The story begins, and we see a future setting, and this time is the year 2034. Now the world has completely changed. Everywhere we can see modern technology, and in every place there is a poster of the same game, and that game is Slayer. In this game, you can control humans and make them do whatever you want. At the present time, the most popular character is Cable, whose full name is John Tillman, but everyone calls him Cable. He is the most popular character of this game because he has won many times. Cable is currently in jail, and all the prisoners who are in jail can participate in this if they want. And if they win 30 matches in a row, then they will be released from jail. But no one has ever been able to win that many matches, and in between, they lose their lives. Because for the rest of the world, this is just a game, but if someone dies here, then people actually die in real life, because their minds are being controlled by people from the outside. They have no control over their own bodies, and they only do what the people from the outside world make them do. And all the players are always being controlled by someone or the other whenever they play this game. Right now, we see a factory scene where this game is being played, and even today Cable is giving a very brilliant performance. Everyone believes that he will win again today, and if he wins 4 more matches, then Cable will be released from jail. That is why Cable is fighting like this, and whoever comes in front of him, he sends them to their death. And today he has killed many people. The one who is controlling Cable is a 17-year-old boy whose name is Simon. But when Cable is fighting these people inside the house, suddenly a very big blast happens, and Cable breaks through the glass and falls outside. Then he sees the deadline, and if Cable reaches there, he will win this match as well. That is why, even in an injured condition, he starts moving towards it, and he wins this match. All the surviving characters are made to sit in a van, and these people start taking them away from there. Then everyone starts congratulating Cable, because today he gave a very brilliant performance. Before today, no one has ever reached this far, and there is no player who has even won 10 matches. But Cable has already won 27 matches, so if he wins 3 more matches, then he will be able to go outside. And everyone is very excited about this. Then we see a talk show scene, and here we see a girl named Gina, who is asking questions from inside. Her name is Kaiser, and Castle is the same person who created the game called Slayer, and because of him, today so many people are controlling so many other people. Then Castle starts telling his story, that he was a normal computer programmer, but then he created a society. And in that society, whoever joined, someone or the other controlled them. People started enjoying controlling other people a lot, so everyone started benefiting from it. Whoever joined the society was paid a very heavy amount of money. Whenever someone controlled them, they were given a lot of money. That is why everyone became addicted to it, and everyone started benefiting from it. And very soon, everything changed, and this society made Castle the richest man in the world. Then the idea of creating the Slayer game came into Castle's mind, and he created this game. Then half of the people liked this game, and half of the people came against it. Then controversies started happening everywhere, but Castle promised the government a lot of money, and he also started paying the government money. That is why the government shut everyone's mouths. And only those people can participate in this game who have come to jail on charges of murder, and those who have been given life imprisonment can participate in this game. And here they are given real weapons, and they actually kill people. And whenever a player agrees to participate in this game, a neural implant is placed in their head. Then as soon as the game starts, with the help of that implant, the controller can completely control that person. But as soon as the game ends, that person comes back to himself, and the controller has absolutely no control over his body. Then that person is completely in control of himself again. Now, while Castle is still talking, suddenly someone hacks their screen, and in front of everyone appears a person whom everyone calls Brother, and his organization is called Humans, and Brother is its leader. Then in front of Castle and the entire world, he says that if this continues like this, very soon Castle will make the entire world his slave, and he will be able to control everyone's minds, and no one will be able to do anything without his will. That is why we need to break his mouth and answer him as soon as possible, and we are already working on this. Very soon, we will destroy Castle. After hearing these things, Castle becomes angry, and he alerts all his men. First, he gets this connection cut and says to find out who all these people are. Then we see a jail scene, and here we see a prisoner who goes mad and starts beating a guard. Very soon he kills him. And after killing him, he tries to escape from the jail, but he is quickly caught, and now they start beating him very badly as well. Then we see Cable, who is sitting sadly in a corner, and he is remembering his family. When he was with his wife and daughter, how happy his life was. That is why he is remembering all those moments. Then a man comes to him whose name is Fry, and he says that he still cannot believe that you just have to win 3 more matches, and after that, you will get your freedom. After saying this much, he asks Cable how he ended up in jail, and whom he had killed. Then Cable starts remembering, and we see an interrogation room scene, where we see a man, but beyond this, we do not get to know anything in the story. Then we return to the present time again, and we see Cable inside his cell. Just then, someone comes there and throws a photograph inside. After seeing that picture, Cable is shocked, because it is a picture of his family. Then he hears the voice of a girl, and that girl says that family is the most important thing in life. After saying this much, she asks him to sign another document, and along with that, she also asks for a blood sample. And Cable accepts all her conditions, because these people know about his family, so if he does not follow what they say, then these people might hurt his family. That is why Cable signs the document and also gives his blood sample. Then we see Cable's wife, whose name is Angie, and right now she is inside the society, meaning to run her household. She allows herself to be controlled by someone else. And at this moment, a blind man is controlling her, whose name is George, and he makes Angie do every single thing that he had only imagined before. And even at this time, he is controlling Angie. Then humans hack his system, and they abuse him and say that he should never do this to other people. Then we see Castle, who is watching the news. Then we come to know that humans had hacked the entire server, that too of Castle, because of which his gaming system was shut down, and this caused Castle a loss of billions of dollars. But Castle is not affected by these things at all, because billions of dollars mean nothing to him. He just wants to somehow find humans. Then we see all the other players who are now being taken from the jail to the battleground. And on the way, they are not allowed to talk at all, so everyone is sitting completely silent. But a girl starts talking here, so the guards beat her badly. And all these people reach the battleground. They are thrown out of the vehicle, and they start moving forward with their weapons. But here everyone is wearing bulletproof jackets, because this is also earned, and the one who is controlling them has earned these things. That is why everyone moves forward like this. And here the firing starts, and along with that, big explosions begin to happen. Then Cable sees a woman here, and Simon orders him to save that woman, and Cable saves her as well. Because of this, he gets extra points. But as soon as he leaves that woman, she goes out onto the road, and another player kills her. And this fight continues like this. Then some people start attacking Cable, and he is about to die, when suddenly another female character comes and saves him. But now those people start chasing that character, and very soon, they kill her as well. This makes Cable feel very bad. And now Simon starts controlling him once again and starts telling him what all he has to do. And Cable does exactly that, and he kills everyone. And he wins today's round. Then these people start taking all the players back. Then we see one player who has become very frustrated, and he is shouting, and he does not like it at all that someone else is controlling him. That is why he is slowly losing himself. Then we see Simon, who is relaxing, and he is buying one big ammunition after another for Cable. Then humans hack his system and show him that same clip in which Cable had killed a man. And he had killed a man in the interrogation room, because of which he is in jail. Then Simon hears a voice here, in which those people ask him whether he wants to talk to Cable. But Simon says no. Then they give him a plugin and say, install this in your system. On the other side, we see Castle, who is slowly becoming very worried because of Cable, because if Cable keeps winning like this, then soon he will have to be released. And Castle absolutely does not want to release Cable. That is why he introduces a character here whose name is Hackman. And the most special thing about Hackman is that no one will control him, and he will have complete freedom. And he has only one target, which is to finish Cable. Then we see a player inside the jail who is screaming and trying to pull out the implant from behind his head so that no one can control him. But very soon, people find out about this, and that is why they kill this man. Then Fry reaches Cable and tells him that a new prisoner has come to the jail, and the news has spread everywhere that he deliberately came to jail. That is why he killed many people so that he could come here and participate in this game. But Cable does not pay attention to these things, and Simon has tied a new weapon for him, so he is practicing with all those guns. Then Hackman comes in front of him and says that he will kill him very soon, and even after killing him, he will kill his entire family as well. Then we see Simon, who talks to Cable and says that he has installed a new mode, and now with its help, he will be able to talk to him. Then the next day, the game starts, and bullets are firing everywhere. Then here Cable sees that Fry is coming, and everyone is firing bullets in that direction. So he runs towards Fry, and before he can tell Fry anything, people kill him. Because of this, Cable becomes very angry, and he stops and says that he does not care about anyone. Then Cable understands that all these people are real, and all the people who are being killed here are humans just like him. That is why he should stop thinking like animals. After saying this much, he starts moving forward again. Then Simon tells him to go into a basement, where he can get more points, and Cable does exactly that. Then suddenly a very big blast happens, and Cable falls down. Then as soon as he opens his eyes, he sees Hackman in front of him. And now Hackman has pointed a gun at him. But just as he fires the gun, his gun jams, because today's game is over. That is why he talks to Simon, and says that if you want to win the upcoming games, then remove your control from me during the game. Only then I will be able to finish everyone, because Hackman plays very cleverly. He uses his brain, and by looking at him it feels like he is free and using all his senses. That is why, if you want me to defeat him, then from next time remove your control over me. Then today's result comes out, and we find out that today Cable has come at the 5th position, and everyone becomes very disappointed. Then outside we see Angie, who goes to a government office and asks for the custody of her daughter. But the officer laughs at her and says that your husband is in jail and you work in the society. Do you really think you will get custody? People who work in the society can never get custody of their children. After saying this, he also tells her that a rich family has adopted her daughter and they are very happy now. That is why she should forget about her daughter. Then we see Simon, who is buying armor for Cable. Then once again humans hack his system, and Brother appears in front of him and says that if you truly want to win the game, then during the game you will have to leave your control from Cable. After hearing these things, Simon starts refusing. Then Brother explains to him, and after some time, Simon also agrees. Then we see a scene inside Cable's cell, and once again a woman comes there and tells Cable that tomorrow in the game Simon will not control him, so he can do whatever he wants. And we have found out that Castle wants to get him killed, and he will never want Cable to win this game. That is why they want Cable to escape from here tomorrow. And after escaping from here, he will also be able to save his family. After hearing these things, Cable also starts getting ready, and he does full planning. And the next day, when he is about to go into the game, before that he drinks a lot of vodka, so that when he escapes, no one can point a finger at Simon, because everyone will think that he was drunk, and that is why Simon could not control him. Then after going inside, Cable starts fighting like this, but today he is completely drunk, so many times he barely escapes death. But again and again, Simon supports him and keeps warning him about what he has to do immediately. Then Cable runs and reaches a vehicle. He vomits into its tank, and after that he urinates, then starts the vehicle and begins to escape from the jail with it. But Hackman is also chasing him. Cable runs away, and Hackman keeps blocking his path again and again. But Cable uses his cleverness, and in the end, he escapes from there. And while he is escaping, a very big missile blast happens there, so all the audience starts believing that Cable is dead. But Castle knows that Cable has escaped from there, and he believes that Simon has helped him. That is why he freezes Simon's account, and action is taken against him, and an investigation starts. And everywhere, only this news is spreading. Then we see Cable, who reaches Angie's house. There he meets a girl outside. This is the same girl whose voice Cable used to hear in jail. Then that girl says that her name is Gina, and she takes him to the headquarters of humans. Then Brother comes in front of him, and says that with the help of Cable's blood sample, they have made an antidote, and now no one will be able to control him. The implant inside him will be destroyed. After saying this, they tell him that they want to destroy Castle, and that is why they need his help, because they know what Cable's capabilities are. After hearing these things, Cable says that he has not come here to help them. He has come here to save his family. Then they say that they know where Angie is, meaning his wife. Then Cable agrees to support them. The next day, Gina reaches the society, and there she sees Angie. Then she finds out that Angie is going into a hotel room with a man whose name is Rich, and Rich is about to get intimate with Angie. At that moment, Cable reaches there and kills Rich. But even now, Angie is being controlled by George. That is why Cable tells him to remove the control. But George does not remove the control. Then Cable starts taking Angie downstairs. Just then Hackman comes in front of them and fires at Cable, and then he starts running away with Angie. But as soon as he reaches downstairs, once again Cable attacks him. A long fight happens between the two of them, and in the end, Cable shoots Hackman in the leg and starts running away again with Angie. Then George tells him the way and explains how to escape, because now many people are chasing Cable. That is why now bullets start firing here, and many society people are killed. The bullets keep firing for a long time, but in the end, Cable manages to take Angie out of there. Then he sees Gina, and Gina takes them away from there in a car. Then we see Simon, who is being interrogated, and they want to know how Simon removed the control from Cable's body. But Simon does not tell them anything. Then we see the headquarters of humans, where Cable has now reached. And these people try to remove his implant, and they deactivate it very soon. But Brother tells them that this is only temporary. If it is not permanently solved quickly, then people can control them again, and Cable as well. After saying this, Brother reveals a bitter truth. He says that when Castle created this thing for the first time, he tested it on two people. The first was Cable, and the second was his friend. And at that time, Cable had shot Scotch, and because of that murder, he was sent to jail. And now Castle is working on an even bigger project so that he can gain control over the entire world. Then we see George, and now Castle's people have reached George's house, and they want to find out where Angie has gone. Then Angie regains consciousness, and when she sees Cable near her, she tells him everything. She explains why she joined the society, so that she could save her daughter. But now her daughter has been adopted by a rich family. As soon as Cable hears this, he leaves to save his daughter, and he goes towards that rich man's house. Then Gina stops him, and Cable finds out that the man who adopted his daughter is none other than Castle himself. That is why Gina stops him, but Cable does not listen and leaves. Then Castle's people reach the humans' headquarters, and now Simon is also released. But when he returns home, he sees that people everywhere are abusing him and cursing him. Meanwhile, Cable has already entered Castle's house, and he is killing all of Castle's men one by one. Then Castle comes in front of him and says that he was controlling all these people. He has replaced 98% of his brain, and now he can control other people only with his mind. And very soon, he will spread the implants in the air, and in the next 6 months, he will have control over all the people of the United States. While they are talking, Hackman comes there and attacks Cable. Cable very easily sends Hackman to his death, and then he moves forward with the same knife towards Castle. He is about to kill Castle, when suddenly his hand freezes. And Castle tells him that his implant has been activated again, and that is why Cable cannot harm him. But now humans hack Cable's implant, and the entire world starts watching what Castle is saying to Cable. Castle explains his entire plan, and the whole world watches it and understands what Castle wants. Then Castle calls Cable's daughter there and starts forcing Cable to kill his own daughter. But at the same time, Simon's account also gets activated, and he also starts trying to control Cable. Both of them keep trying to control Cable at the same time. Then Cable tells Castle to think that he is stabbing him with a knife. Even though Castle does not want to, he thinks about it, and because of this, his control over Cable breaks. And Cable kills Castle. As soon as Castle dies, his control over many people is removed, and the whole world starts celebrating after seeing this. Then Cable tells Castle's people to destroy all the implants and free all the people. Everyone does exactly that, and everywhere there is only happiness. And time keeps passing like this. Then after some time, we see a car, and inside this car are Angie, Cable, and their daughter. All of them are going on a trip, and with this, the story comes to an end. So friends, today's video ends here. If you like this video, then like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.